Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a scarf using a loom. To make the scarf, you only need a few materials. Let's get started! The materials you will need are yarn, loom, crochet hook, and scissors.
Guys, so now I'm going to show you how to make the scarf. So the first thing that you want to do is make a slim knot right here on the end, like this. And you want to make a slim knot by just... Actually, I have no idea how to make a slim knot, but I think I'm just going to experiment. But just take your hand like this, put it around, take it out, and I think you're going to... I'm really confused here. So I'm going to just... Okay, there you go. So just make a slim knot right here. Okay, you know what? I have no idea how to make this. Guys, give me a minute. I'm just going to figure out how to make this knot. Okay guys, so you just really make a slim knot. I just made like this weird knot, and I'm just gonna attach it to this and just tighten it. You just want to do that so that your scarf is nice and it doesn't fall off. So now that you've done that, you want to basically the style one for this is like a figure 8 motion. So you want to take your yarn, take it from the bottom right here, take the first peg and lift it over like this. You want to do this really tightly so that your scarf is really tight and it's not loose, and so the yarn does not come off. You just want to do that for how long as you want. So it depends how long you want to do this. So if you want to do this like, how do I say this? If you want to do it like very wide, then you want to do it like probably all the way. But if you want to do it small, maybe do just a few pegs. But I'm just gonna do 11 pegs because that's a pretty good amount. I don't really want it very wide. I also don't want it not very wide. I don't know what to say. But so right now I've done 7 pegs, so I just need to do a few more. So let's get right into that. 9, 10, and 11. Oops. So I've done 11 pegs now. As you can see right here, they're sort of like a figure 8 motion. So what I did was I brought it from here and twirled it around and kept doing that, just basically retracing my steps. And yeah, so now you can see that there's a small layer on the top on the other side. So the next step that you want to do is take that other end and just knot it around like randomly over here so that the yarn doesn't come off. I just like to do that because it just makes it easier for me. So the next thing that you want to do is take your hand like in this way position and just push it all down. You don't have to do that. You can also just use your thumb, whatever makes your life easier. Yeah. So I've done that now and everything is pushed to the bottom. I'm just going to take this out. And the next step that you want to do is you're going to retrace your steps. So you're going to take this and push it, wait, wrong way. And you want to do that again. So you're going to basically do the figure 8s all over again. And you're just going to keep on doing that until you reach the end. So let me show you what I mean. So right here, I have the knot. I'm going to lift it over again. Right, so I had the knot and I did that. And now I'm going to take this extra piece of string that I have and I'm going to take it like this and lift it over in this way and just keep on making this figure 8 motion all over again. You need to do that so that you can make layers for your oops. By the way guys, the color that I'm using for my scarf is like a lavender pink. I was originally gonna do a yellow color. I actually made a whole video for that yellow color, like most of it. But then I realized that the yellow color was way too thin, and so the scarf would not be nice. That's why if you're making a scarf, you want to make sure that you got a really thick yarn on a very thin one so that your scarf is nice and big, and also so that it is comfy. Okay, so I've done 2 layers now, as you can see right here, and it looks pretty good right now. And so that's what takes us to our next step. And basically, the next step that you're going to do is take your crochet hook. So in the beginning, I showed you guys the image of all the materials, which included the crochet hook. This crochet hook, it should come with your loom. If it doesn't, then you can buy it from any art store, because this is a very important tool that you need, and I'm pretty sure you can find it. So you're going to take this crochet hook, and this is a bit of a difficult step, but after you do this many times, you'll get used to it and it will be easy. So what you want to do is take your crochet hook. You see these little slots here, you're going to put it through and grab the first layer that we made, okay? You want to grab that layer, and it's going to be a bit tricky at first. That's why I would recommend not starting at this point, because that's a bit thin, but starting at the end. So grab it and lift it over. You can also use your hands, just do whatever makes you comfortable, whatever makes it easy. And obviously right now my yarn just came off. If that happens, it's totally okay. Just wrap it around and you should be fine. So you just want to give me a second. Okay, so now that you have move it over, you're gonna do that to all of them. So basically take the the first one that we made, and lift it on top so that it goes onto this area. So lift it. Oh my god, I can't even grab it. And lift it on top. You can use your fingers or even a needle, if whatever helps you, and just pull it over. And you want to do that to this side as well as the other side, and I'll show you guys the end result. Alright guys, so I have overlapped all of these, so as you can see, all the first layers are gone on both sides, which is perfect. It's what you need. And so the end result right now should look like this from the top. It looks pretty messed up right now, but it will look way better in the end. So the next step that you want to do is take your thumb again, and you want to push everything down. You just push it down. Now this activity, I really like doing this activity, especially during like quarantine or a winter break. This is a very fun activity to do. It might seem a bit boring, but these supplies, they don't cost that much, and you can just find them from any art store, and they're a very nice activity to do, and it also gives you a very nice outcome, because if you live in a cold area, you really need scarves. So now that you've done that, you need to do is start all over again. So basically take your end and loop it over once again. So just repeat your steps, and that's basically it. That's basically all the steps you need to do until you are satisfied with your length. You can do it how long you want. It depends on who you're making it for as well. If you're making it for like a baby, then you might do like a small, but if you're making it for someone old, you might want to do it big. So, and if you're making it for yourself, you can do any size that you like, whatever you think seems more good for you. So yeah, so I just did another layer, and I'm just gonna do the same step again. Just pull it all over, push it down, start the figure eights again, and then I'm gonna overlap it. And yeah, so you just want to do that until you are satisfied with your length. So guys, I'm just gonna finish doing that, and I'll show you guys the end result when all of this is down, and it's gonna be really nice. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Okay guys, so I did a few more layers, and you can see that the yarn, you can see it started to come down like from here. You can't really see it, but if you look up from one angle, you can see that they're all coming down. So once you keep on doing more and more and more and more and more layers, you'll see the thing growing, and it will look really beautiful. And yeah, I might do this video in 2 parts, so if I do, stay tuned for part 2, because that's when I'll show you guys how to end it all up, how to take it out of the loom, how to make it look very nice. I might even add tassels to it, I might see, but I'm gonna do a few more layers and I show you guys the result then, and I'll just update you guys whenever I do maybe 10 layers, and I'll show you guys how it looks like every 10 layers, so you guys can see how it's growing out and how long you want it to be. So I'll see you guys then.
Part 2 will come out very soon, in which I will show you guys how to end off your scarf. Okay, see you soon, beanies!